So the Bhoot Bangla teaser is out and honestly, the internet is divided. But I'm leaning toward the side that's feeling a little cringed out. Look, I want to love this. We all want to love a Priyadarshan Akshay Kumar reunion. But watching this teaser feels like the makers are trapped in a 2016 time warp. They are still banking on jokes that might have landed a decade ago. But today, they feel outdated, dusty, and let's be real, a bit desperate. It's like they think their target audience is still just people scrolling Facebook who think loud noises and poop jokes are the peak of comedy. We have evolved, but it feels like Bollywood is stuck in the same spot, refusing to move. Even though the film is helmed by the legendary Priyadarshan himself, we can't just ignore his recent track record. The last time he tried his hand at a comedy, we got Hungama 2, which was, to put it mildly, unbearable. It's a recurring theme with Indian filmmakers. They reach a certain peak and then they just lose the touch. Why? Because instead of evolving the craft, they start imitating whatever worked in Hollywood 3 years ago. There is no signature style being built. Even our cult classic like Hera Pheri or Ramji Rao Speaking weren't exactly original. They were heavily inspired by the Hollywood film See the Man Run. It's a hard pill to swallow. But so much of what we call genius is just a copy of a copy. When you stop innovating and start imitating, you eventually run out of steam. That's exactly what I'm fearing here. Now, despite the teaser not looking very impressive, there is one specific reason I'm still holding on to a shred of hope. In my head, Bhoot Bangla is the actual Bhool Bhulaiya 2. When Karthik Aaryan was announced for the sequel to Bhool Bhulaiya, I'll be honest, I was disappointed. For me, the franchise is nothing without the DNA of Akshay Kumar and Priyadarshan. What Karthik did was basically a cheap replica of Akshay's energy. When it comes to comic timing, physical comedy, and that pure chaotic improvisation, nobody beats Akshay Kumar in this specific genre. Interestingly, Bhoot Bangla feels like Priyadarshan's true vision for a spiritual successor. They've even used the same house from the original Bhool Bhulaiya. That film is easily one of my favorite Hindi movies of all time, and that nostalgia is a powerful drug. I want to see how Priyadarshan intended to follow up that vibe, even if it's under a different title. The second thing keeping me interested is the OG cast. This lineup is pure gold. We have got our controversial king Rajpal Yadav back. I mean, the man likes to play hide and seek with the law and his creditors more than he does on screen lately. And his checks might be bouncing more than his comedy. But you can't deny, the guy is a riot. Whether he's in jail or on a film set, he's naturally funny. Then we have the legend, Asrani sir. This might be one of the last times we see him on the big screen. And that's a legacy worth showing up for. Add Paresh, Rawal, Tabbu and Akshay into the mix and you have a powerhouse team. These actors are so good, they can usually take a dull, lifeless script and breathe some genuine fun into it through sheer chemistry. But, and this is a big but, we have to talk about the technical side, the VFX. Guys, why does that monster look so cheap? Everything from the creature design to the CGI fog looks dull and unimaginative. It feels lazy. In an era where we have access to incredible technology, it feels like we are moving backward. Whatever happened to practical effects? Filmmaking used to be a craft, a labor of love, involving prosthetics and atmosphere. Now, it feels like a boardroom business decision where they just say, fix it in post. And the post looks like a mobile game from 2012. And while we are talking about visuals, let's address the elephant in the room, Akshay Kumar's face. Akshay looks incredible for his age. He's fitter than the most actors half his age. So why on earth is Bollywood so obsessed with smoothing his face out with digital filters? Why the baby face obsession? It's distracting. Let the man have a wrinkle. It adds character. This digital de-aging or heavy skin smoothing makes the actors look like a wax statues. And it pulls me right out of the movie. As for the story, it's giving off very strong Munjia vibes, just swiped out for a Vatsur. From the looks of it, Akshay and Vamika Gabbi's character are trying to get married, and this Vatsur entity is the ultimate third wheel trying to stop the wedding. Akshay has to take him down to get to the mandap. That's Bhoot Bangla in a nutshell. It's a predictable horror comedy 101 plot, but sometimes simple works if the execution is there. To be fair, none of the jokes in the teaser actually made me laugh, not one. However, the title track is a banger. I genuinely enjoyed the vibe there. At the end of the day, my interest in Bhoot Bangla comes down to two things. I still have an irrational amount of faith in Akshay Kumar's comic genius, and I absolutely love the horror comedy genre when it's done right. Because of that, I'll be there in the theatre on the first day, hoping to be proven wrong about my doubts. But what do you guys think? Does the Bhoot Bangla teaser feels like a nostalgic comeback or just an outdated mess? Are you excited to see the OG trio back together, or has the spark fizzled out? Let me know your honest takes down in the comments. I read them all. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Ekdam Filmi for more unfiltered movie talk. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.